Hello everyone, welcome back to CLGTart channel, and today this video will gonna have 3 parts. The first part I will talk again about the curve snap, because some of you guys that seem really don't understand about the curve snap that I talked about previous video. So this video will be a slow tutorial about the curve snap, so you can understand how it works on Medibang. The second part will be self-snap, another cool features that Medibang just updated maybe a few months ago. And the third part will be the question and answers, because there's many questions that you guys keep asking me just the same question, so I decided to make this video to answer all of those questions. Okay, now we go to the first part. I will create a blank page in here, and the curve snap, where you can access it, you can see at the menus in here. When you press the brush, it will appear the menus in here with the curve snap in here. Okay, and or you can go to hover your mouse to there in the top, and you will see another menus appear. Choose snap and choose curve, or simply you can press the hotkey is 7 like this. Okay, and now I will create a curve snap again. First I will create a sketch so you can easily to see what I'm doing right now. Okay, maybe this is the sketch of the face like this. So now I'm trying to make the curve snap of the face here, the outline of the face. So I use the curve snap here. First I will click, and then you move your mouse to another part and click again. You can see the line is appear right now, and then just move your mouse to another part that you think is good. You don't have to do it perfectly at first because you can edit it later. Click in another part, click in another part. Just move your mouse and click to another part like this until you think your work is done. Double click and the curve snap is done. Now you can think that the curve snap in here is something that's not in the right place that I want it to be. So I will hold Command for Mac or Control for Windows. Hold it while you hold your mouse in this point. You can see the square red point here. Hold it and move it to the place you want it to be like this. The same for another part. Okay, now look like I'm satisfied with the light now, and I will have 2 options. First I will choose the brush, and then I just go and draw it like this. Okay, you see the lines is done. But you have another option that when you're done the curve snap here, you can hover to the snap menus in here. You can see there is draw curve and draw curve fade in and out. When you click draw curve in here, it will automatically create a draw curve based on your brush. This is the size of this. Okay, or you can choose draw curve fade in and out, and you see there's a cool result like this. Cool, right? So that's how the curve snap works. When you are done with the curve snap, you want to turn it off, you press the X button here, or simply click this button here. Both will work. And you want to rotate, hold the rotate button here, hold it and drag it, spin it, so you can see it rotating. Or you can upside down by click the button here, or click the button here for flip it. Yep. And you want to reset up the curve snap again. You can see the wheel in here. Click it, and this curve snap will disappear, so you can create another new curve snap. But You see that I don't want to lose this curve snap, so I go to the second part, that's it, self snap, another cool features. Now you have the snap in here and you choose self snap. See, you have the box in here, you will give it a name, okay, curve 1, right? Press OK. And then when you're resetting another curve snap, let me create another curve snap. Okay, then I draw it, and I want to go back to the first snap. I will hold the menu snap here, and you see there's a curve 1 appears in here. That's your last curve, and click it. You can see you go back to the curve snap, the first curve snap that you made. Okay, so that's it about the self snap. That's really cool when especially when you draw a background and you have like this kind of background with a lot of point, and you must have 1, 2, and maybe 3 snap in here, and with that one you can go back to another snap, so you can fix the things that you don't like. Okay, so that's all about the snap. I hope that you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. If you still have something that's confused, you can give me the question in the comment below and I will answer this. The next part is Q&A. That you guys asking me about my brush size and my paint size that I always use, so I can have a neat line. The size, paint size, okay, I always use the default size when you create a new canvas. Just always go with the A5 or A4, because if in this size like this, you will have the resolution is kind of big and it's kind of fit if you want to bring it out. Okay, or you can see that all of my size in here, I have various size depending on where I place it, and this size is 2000 minus 2500 pixels. This will be for publishing a comic in red size. Okay, so that's it about the size, and depending on the size, I will have the size of the brush. I always use G pen to light my work, and it's around 8, and if the size of the paper is kind of big, I will go further to 16 here. You can see the line here is 16 and 8. So depend on your choice. If I want it to look thick, I will choose 16, and want it to look kind of thin, I will choose 8. And normally I always go to the 8, and that's why I double click to the G pen and put the 8 in here for the default. So you're asking me about my comic, what is it and where am I uploaded? I always upload this comic on, okay, I always upload my comic in Tapastic or Tumblr or Facebook. You can see that this is my 3 social page, and I always go to there and upload my comic. You can find me in the same name, CLGTart. So that's it on about the Q&A. If you have any question, don't forget to put it in the comment. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.